business and friendship don't go together. That's not what I'm looking for. Now, I am always looking for maybe someone that could be possibly a mentor, or if I need to be a mentor to someone, I'm always open to things of that nature. But to become a friend when I'm building a business is not. Do we view things the same way is what I'm trying to figure out. You about your bag, I'm about my bag. Let's go get this coin. So I start there. So taking everything that I've learned throughout the years, being a store manager has really kind of helped me lead my path with the networking. And also when I worked in retail, I was very front of shop person. Hi, good morning. How are you? Welcome in. What can I help you do today? What are you looking for? I'm always that bubbly, energetic person. So selling my own brand isn't as hard. I've sold other people's brand for years. So if I can't sell my own, then there's a problem, right?
That right there, you have to be like, as a recruiter, I'm going to go back and forth between the recruiting part and the business part. How are you not a subject matter expert on you and your brand? Because whether you realize it or not, you have been a subject matter expert on every job you've ever had, whether you wanted to or not. I could probably sell stuff from where me and you first met right now. I could walk into anyone in the country and sell a couple things because I was a subject matter expert across the entire. I could sell the extended warranties. I can do all of that.
Exactly.
But I can do it for several places. In recruiting, I learned that I could do this for several different companies. I became subject matter experts on some Fortune 100 companies. Why am I not one on myself? Why can I not pitch me to other people? That doesn't make sense to me.
You know what I oftentimes do, like I do a lot of pop-ups. So when I do my pop-ups, I'm so big on constantly telling the ladies that I meet, hey, you're going to be great, girl. You're going to win. We don't get enough of that. Even if it's a gentleman, hey, sir, you're doing amazing. Keep it going. We don't get enough encouragement. And sometimes that stops people in their tracks right there. They feel like even though you didn't make a lot of money today, sometimes you need somebody to tell you, hey, keep going. It's okay. You didn't make the money that you expected to make today, but baby, tomorrow, you don't know what's in store. And we have to stop equating money to everything. You're a small business, especially if you're new. I'm still new. So I take every experience as a learning lesson, and I'm very big on networking. So even if I do a pop-up and I don't make what I expect to make, because of course we always have a sales plan, right? Because we're making plans weekly and we have goals to meet. So now I didn't make my goal today, but guess what? I met 5 new people. So now when I go to this next pop-up and they need somebody who make pickles, I met a guy that made pickles last week. Let me give you his information. You become a valuable asset by networking. Because now people need to know who you are, because you know a lot of people. How you know all these people? Because you're taking the time to say, hey, your business is great. Keep going. I enjoy what you're doing. I try to support. If I can purchase something, I do. If I can't, definitely passing the information along. We have to, as small Black businesses, and small businesses in general, it doesn't even have to be just Black businesses. We survive off word of mouth. And if you're not willing to verbalize what you're getting, then that's not fair to the next person. Even if you don't make me a purchase, you don't have to leave me a tip or anything, but pass my message along. Hey, I met a lady today who has her own matte lipstick brand. I have yet to meet someone who is doing what I'm doing. Not saying they're not out there, but I have not ran across someone who is doing what I am doing. So what sets me aside? Have you seen anyone like me? This lady asked me that yesterday. She said, what sets you aside from everyone else? All you're doing is selling lipstick and lip gloss. I said, do you see anybody else doing it right like I'm doing it right now? And she said, no. And I said, oh, okay, that sets me aside. And we had a nice conversation. It wasn't like mean or anything, but I just wanted to put that out there. People don't know what sets you aside from the next person. So you have to be over and above. Like, what are you doing? What sets you aside? That's the question you should always ask yourself. What makes you different?
So I want to piggyback a little bit on what you just said. not just the meeting people and the cultivating relationships, who do
Mm-hmm.
you have around you? Like,
Mm-hmm.
who are your go-tos? Who can you call when you had a bad day at your company? Who can you just vent to? Like, me and you talk every Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Latoya from Global Placement Services, we talk throughout the week. We talk a lot, but we have meetings set up just to talk about business twice a month.
Right.
Just
Mm-hmm.
me and plan goals and things of that nature. And you have to have somebody you can plan, show your goals to, and then also hold you accountable. So
Exactly.
not just meeting people, not just giving out business cards, but
Mm-hmm.
even just meeting people, follow each other, because you might have a post that they like and it gets to somebody else and it's free. Following somebody on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
Twitter. What's the other one that mean you can't, like, we're trying to figure out?
TikTok.
Yeah. Following people is free, but it actually does help, because
It
I
does.
have definitely gotten referrals from people I did not know.
Mm-hmm.
Princess Do, from somebody who liked one, and she's in West Africa, and I did her podcast twice, and I had
Mm-hmm.
a lot of fun doing it. But that's because somebody liked it, and she saw a post, and she was like, "Hey, you want to jump on a live? You want to do a podcast?"
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, "Of course." But again, I never would have met her unless somebody just was following me, liked one of my
Right.
posts. So all that stuff is free, but you have to either have a circle of people around you
Uh-huh.
who are encouraging,
Yes, for
who will
sure.
let you know when you're doing the wrong thing.
Mm-hmm.
But there are going to be more bad days than good, and you need to have that person that can say, "Well, I went through this. Try this."
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I think that the more people you meet, the more diverse the more diversity you'll get. Like, the more people you're meeting are going to encourage you in a different way. Some people are going to show you things that you don't need to do in your business. Some people are going to show you everything you need to do in your business. And that's not them telling you, it's just the way they move. I oftentimes see people who say, "Hey girl, you moving, I like the way you got your setup." And I said, "Girl, you could do it too. What you want to do? I could show you. I could give you. I tell people everything. If you ask me where I got something at on my table, I'm gonna tell you exactly where I got it from. Hell, I'll send you the link.
Mm-hmm.
It Because there's so many people who are afraid to help the next person because they feel like they're gonna be bigger or better than them, and that's never the case. We're not even in the same field. I'm in a realm all alone, baby. We're not in the same, you know what I'm saying? Even if you were selling lipstick, I still wouldn't have, any, hard feelings. I'll be like, "Okay, you want to know where I got this from? I'll send it to you." Like, it's not that deep. We have to be willing to help people. And you don't know who you're encouraging. You going to this pop-up shop, or you going to be a part of this Black Expo or Expo in general, or going to a market, is encouraging to the next person who's like, "Man, I don't think I can do that." You can. You want to know how to do it? Call me. You want to know how to do it? Send me a message. I'll tell you. You want to know which Facebook groups I'm in? Here you go. Like, the resources are free, but so many people are scared to share them. That's not fair. So anything I learned on my way and on my journey, I am giving it away for free. For free. I want everyone to win. There's no reason that you can't win.
Well, there is a reason, and there's only one reason: is you don't try.
Yep. You yourself.
That's why you no two reasons. You either don't try or you give up once you start trying.
Mm-hmm.
Those two reasons, those are the two things that will stop everybody from winning.
I agree.
Not start being too afraid to start, and then giving up once it gets a little hard.
People give up too often, and people let other people. Everyone, when I used to go to church real heavy, I used to go all the time. I mean, just church, 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 which is great. Nothing's wrong with that. They used to always say, "Eat the meat and spit out the bone." So some things that you're going to hear isn't going to always match with what your thought process. But if something that you got from that was a message, you take that piece of message, throw away everything else, but you take what was given to you that resonated with you.